My eyes have been fully opened on the COVID vaccines and in other vaccines in general. And that suggests to me that these are not the only things that the government is lying to us about. It's probably just the tip of the iceberg. It's kind of like if you see one cockroach, there are probably a lot more cockroaches. And the other cockroach analogy I like to use is that when you turn on the lights, all the cockroaches go into hiding. And so this is the equivalent. When you ask for data transparency, all the authorities start to run and hide. They only want to give you data transparency on the data that they want you to see, and not the data that they have available. And the thing that should open people's eyes on this is that it's very easy for them at any time to have a public debate with us and for the public to see who's telling the truth. They refuse to do that. It's also very easy for them to invite us to FDA headquarters or CDC headquarters and say, hey, here's a terminal that attaches to our VSD databases and other databases, Medicare, Medicaid databases, and you are free to do any queries you want. You and your misinformation super spreader friends are invited to CDC headquarters to run all the queries you want because we have nothing to hide. That invitation will never be issued. And the reason it will never be issued is because they do not believe in data transparency. They do not believe the public has a right to view data on any of these medical interventions. They believe that the public is best served by trusting authorities that are lying to them. And in papers where in every single paper, and I haven't found an exception yet, where they make these claims like vaccines don't cause autism, but the data isn't available for anyone to inspect. Why is the data never available on stuff like this? Why are we not invited to the headquarters of the CDC? Why doesn't the UK ONS invite us to query their databases and run the time series cohort analysis that they refuse to run? The answer is because they have to hide the data from the public, or the public will find out the truth. This is all about data transparency. This is not about whether you believe me and as to whether I'm telling the truth or whether the authorities are telling the truth. This is the authorities will not let people who question them query their databases. Now, I'm not saying we're going to query their databases because we want to reveal personal information. No, we want to query the databases to get the numbers. Why isn't the ONS inviting us to query their databases? Why isn't the US government inviting us to do that? It would settle the matter. It would it would end misinformation that they're claiming is killing people. Just let us query the databases unfettered for as long as we like, anytime we like. They don't want to do that because they know they're on the wrong side of history. And you don't have to believe me on that. The fact that they're not doing this, the fact that every time I reach out to the FDA and say, hey, you said misinformation is a problem, let's resolve it, they don't get back to you. And I even got a member of media relations at the FDA on the phone, and I talked to him, and I actually got a direct communication. I said, hey, here's our offer. Here's my phone number. Call me. We'll in a heartbeat, any place, anytime, you name the rules, let's have that open discussion or give us access to the databases. And what you get in response is silence every single time. So Peter Marks at the FDA will say, misinformation is a problem. We will do everything we can to try to solve it. No, he won't. He won't lift a finger to solve it because he knows how to solve it. And he knows that solving it will reveal that they are lying to us and he's lying to us about the safety of the vaccines. That's why the misinformation problem will never seem to be solved, because Peter Marks and other people in authority don't want to be exposed as lying to people. That's why.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.